It's great seeing my next guest back in action. He's going to be taking on Sam Patterson, UFC 297, January 20th in Toronto. It is Yohan Lainesse back here on the program. Yohan, how are you?
Very good, very good. Happy to be back.
Yes, and happy to see you fight again. And you got to be pretty excited to be fighting in Toronto. This is a pretty big card.
Yeah, it's a very big card, and I'm very happy to be on a pay-per-view because I fight a lot at the Apex, and fighting in front of my crowd, in front of my Canadian fan, it's an amazing thing, man.
Did you expect to be on this card? Like, tell me how this all came together with you getting on this event.
Yeah, we spoke with the UFC, and I was expecting to be on that card, so I'm very happy because I take a long break. It's gonna be since like 11 months I didn't fight, so being able to make a comeback in front of my crowd, man, it's a dreams come true, and I know the crowd's gonna give me a lot of energy.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to it, man. So you kind of referenced it there. We haven't seen you in a while. I know there was some injury stuff. You're supposed to fight Matt Semmelsberger. What exactly happened there, and what's been keeping you out of the cage so long, other than also being a dad? I know you probably wanted to spend some time at home.
But yes, the biggest things was the fight was scheduled 1 week before my little chill's supposed to come. Mm-hmm. So of course we talked, me and my girlfriend, about that. I can't not be there for that moment. I wasn't really very good about that. I made a lot of change. I changed my team. I changed my coach. I changed my training partner. I'm now a dad. A lot of things happened in the last year. So I feel like for me, I never backed down a fight. I never said no for a fight. I feel like this times what the times for me to make a little step back. That's why it's 11 months without fighting. But man, I feel so great right now. The motivation is there. I remember why I'm doing this in front of my heart, man. Just exciting for the 20 January, man.
Well, let's talk about some of those changes. Where are you training now? What have you switched up since the last time we saw you?
I didn't feel very great at my last fight. I don't feel surrounded well. Now I'm full-time at the TriStar Gym and H2O. So I'm training a lot with Firas Zabi and Richard Ho at H2O. I have amazing training partner. Like now Olivier Aubin-Mercier is retired, but we have a lot of other good fighter. I think it's one of the things that missed me a lot in my career in my last fight. I didn't really have training partner. I train a lot by myself. I open a MMA school. I teach a lot. I feel like I lost myself a little bit in this game. Now I'm back full training, surrounded by a good training partner, by a good coach. We have structure. Man, I do conditioning. I never did that before. I was a powerful welterweight. I put a lot of my money on that, but now everything has changed, man. I'm just exciting.
Let's talk a bit about your opponent here, Sam Patterson. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
Sam Patterson is a tall guy, a very tall guy. He fought at 155 before. It's going to be his first fight at 170. I'm very happy to welcome him in the division. I feel like he's dangerous guy, man. He's tall, he's moving well. He have a very big guillotine and a Darce choke. So I see myself knock this guy out, of course. I'm working so hard. I suffered a lot of things in the last month, in the last couple months. Now I'm back. I'm positive mindset. I'm very hungry. I'm going to put pressure. And I know Sam Patterson is hard, but he get knocked out in his last fight. And poor guy going to get knocked out in the second one.
You mentioned training partners at TriStar. You mentioned Olivier. Who are some of the other names you get to work with, even if they're like up-and-comers? Who do you get to work with?
I'm working a lot with Mandel Nalo a lot.
I don't know. Awesome. Mandel's great, huh? What a great teammate.
Seriously, this guy is one of the best striker I ever exchanged with him. We have Michael Dufort at H2O2. We have Jan Stoby. We have Geno Poirier. Man, there's a Sanad. there's a lot of good fighter. In the past, I always questioning myself in the morning, is it I'm going to be able to have training partner today? And I think it's one of the worst thing like an MMA fighter can ask to himself. I'm going to the gym. Is it I'm going to have a training partner today? But when you go at TriStar at H2O, there's a ton of amateur, professional, welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight, 155, and it's amazing to have a lot of different style, grappler, jiu-jitsu, striker, Muay Thai fighter, and man, that's make me in the outside of my comfort zone, and it's make a lot of difference.
That's good to hear, man. Glad to see all the changes have gone well. By the way, I love Dufort. I know this was a couple fights ago, him wearing the Montreal Canadiens jersey, and when he fought Giannetti, I thought that was so cool because, we're big hockey guys, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty badass.
Michael Dufort is crazy, man. He's so strong for a 155. I don't know why this guy is not in the UFC yet. Man, seriously, he's a finisher. He fight tough guy in his young career. Man, he has the potential to be one of the best in the world.
I love it. Who's going to be making the trip to Toronto with you? Who's going to be in your corner?
Now I'm with my striking coach, Lévi Labrie. I know you know his name a little bit because I always fight with him before, but my two last fight I didn't have it because life changed. You know what it is, but now we are back together. And Lévi Labrie, my striking coach, Richard O, the head coach of H2O, and Firas Zabi going to be in my corner.
Fantastic. And are you driving down, or are you going to fly down? How are you getting there?
I'm going to fly. It's like 1 hour of flying.
You should take Porter because it gets you right downtown. I don't know if you know that. If you take the Porter, you can take a flight from Quebec to Porter Air. It gets you right downtown. You don't have to go all the way to Pearson.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a flight. It's gonna be more easier. Yes.
Yeah, much easier. I was going to say either that or via rail. I take the train, right? Train can be fun too, right?
Yeah, trains can be fun too, yeah.
Yeah, but it gets you there faster, which is good. And you kind of mentioned it there, knockout. What round? How do you see this fight playing out? You say knockout, but when's it going to happen?
I know Sam Patterson have a nice gas tank. I know you have a good gas tank. The guy, he's not very explosive, but first round, second round, third round, all the same. So I know if I want to search the knockout in the first round, I can exhaust myself a little bit. So I'm trying to be patient, put pressure, but it's not going to pass the second round, of course. So if I didn't knock him out in the first, I'm going to knock him out in the second.
Mike Malotte's on this card. You guys obviously fought each other, and you guys have trained together before. Have you talked to him since the fight? Do you guys plan on training together at all in the future?
Yeah, we were supposed to train together, but he have a simulation fight, and I have a jiu-jitsu competition a couple of weeks ago, so it didn't happen. But yes, we are in a good term. I'm very happy for him, man. He fight Neil Magny. I think it's a good fight for him, man. Being beaten by a guy who is a gentleman like that, I can take it.
I like that. Very Canadian answer. That's very good. What's the latest with your contract? Is this your last fight, or did you get a new contract?
Yeah, man, I'm playing my life right now. That's why I put all I got in this training camp, man. So of course I did a very nice knockout at Contender Series. I hope it's in the balance a little bit. But yes, it's my last fight on my contract, so we need to make a very good performance.
Okay. Does that add more pressure, or you kind of like this? You're putting all your chips in.
I love the pressure. I'm that kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy if the game is in my hand, I want the ball. If the game is not in my hand, I don't care about the ball. So it's not a good thing. But for me, for that fight, it's good. Pressure is going to be my best partner.
Okay, I like it. How's fatherhood treating you? Are you getting enough sleep? How's all that going?
No, man, I try to. It's very well, man. I have the best girlfriend ever, man. It's changed the game, bro. When you have a girlfriend who help you a lot like that, who believes in you. She was there in my lowest moment after my defeat against Mike Malotte. She helped me to refine myself, to rebuild myself. The daughters came. Man, she wake up every night to take care of the daughter, for me to sleep well. No excuse, man. I'm in the best shape of my life. Mentally, physically, I sleep well. I have my two beautiful princesses who motivate me. So, man, it's going to be an amazing show.
Finding any time to watch any hockey, or have you fallen off? Have you been keeping track?
Like I said, now I'm an owner. I'm a gym owner, MMA owner, so I'm very, very busy. So I don't have a lot of time. But open or Canadians gonna build. Like, they are good. They are not so bad. The Montreal Canadiens. So hope in 2 or 3 years we're gonna make something very great.
And I just checked. I don't think the Leafs are playing the week you're there, so it's too bad. Because I was thinking, it'd be cool for some of the fighters to go see a Leafs game, but I think that whole week they're on the road. So
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it will be cool. Yes, of course.
for sure, and it'll be cool to watch you fight, man. UFC 297, January 20th. Yohan, thank you so much for doing this. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
All right, thank you very much. Of course, I will take the time to thanks to TriStar Gym, H2O. Now I have my conditioning done by IHP Performance in Florida with G. He helped me a lot. Luigi at LTC Nutrition. I have a lot of sponsors, man. Manulif, Yonde Riendo, Les Niches. I have Adrenaline Tattoos. La Méchante Virée, you can eat the White Lion Burger at the Méchante Virée. My manager, ESS Sport Management, EXPN Supplement. Man, I hope I don't forget Plaza Casa. It's like Villa in Costa Rica. So, man, James, thank you very much for the time.